So today I'm going to be doing my brow routine. I already did it, as you can probably tell. I am growing out my brows right now, so this is kind of something to fix my ratchet eyebrows because I have made a video in the past about how to fix your ratchet eyebrows. So this is kind of another way of doing it. I don't know. This might be exactly the same thing that I was doing in that video, but I figured I'd show you guys. Also, I did talk a little bit about the fact that I have been trying out the e.l.f. brow kit. If you guys want to see my brow routine with this, then let me know down below. If I'm not going to do anything else with my face, I will always do my eyebrows because they frame your face and they really make you just look more put together. Like, I have no other makeup on my face and I'm like wearing a scarf around my head and my hair is in a bun, and well, if I was just leaving my eyebrows natural, because my eyebrows are crazy, which you will see in a second. But yeah, if you guys would like to see how I've been doing my eyebrows, probably the last 2 months. I only like recently started using the e.l.f. brow kit. So yeah, if you guys would like to see that, then just keep on watching. It looks so awesome, right? The shape of my eyebrows changes all the time, so one eyebrow never looks the same as like the day before. So I'm actually gonna fix this one because it's kind of annoying me. So I'm just gonna start by brushing out my eyebrows. And then I'm gonna take my e.l.f. Clear Brow Mascara and I'm just gonna run that through my brows. And I like to brush the hairs up. And then I like to brush them kind of diagonally and then down. And I am growing my eyebrows out, so these edges are like a little bit crazy because my eyebrows go all over the place. So I just like to let that dry for a little bit.
Okay, if we're quiet long enough, Ice King will think no one's home and go away. No one's home. Guess I'll go away.
My alarm says it's time for Finn's bed. Finn, get naked.
I do like to kind of try new things with my eyebrows. Firstly, I am just going to take my Maybelline Define a Brow pencil, and this is in medium brown. This one is really hard to find because I believe it's been discontinued. You can find it on Amazon, and I have just been going to like every store I go to, like whether it's Target or the drugstore or whatever. If I find this, I will buy it, and I have like 3 in my drawer because I love this so much and I didn't want to run out of it. This is meant to be a dupe for the Anastasia Brow Wiz pencil, so if you want to use something similar to this, you can just get that one, but I'm cheap and I don't want to pay that much money for a brow pencil. I also heard that the NYX Auto Brow Pencil was similar to this. I haven't tried that one yet, but I will, just to see if that may be a dupe, and once I don't have any more of these or can't find them, then I'll just get that one. But anyway, I love this because it's really thin and it just really gets into the brow area really nicely and does a really good job at like replicating the look of actual hair. The first thing I like to do is start at the front of my brows, and I just kind of like to do a straight line at the bottom. And I like to go very lightly. And then I will usually start to kind of fill it in wherever I feel like is necessary. And then I like to do kind of a straight line at the top of my brows as well. But my brows really have like no definitive shape, I guess you could say. It just kind of goes wherever it wants to go. So I just kind of like to give them a little bit more shape. And my brows never look exactly the same. I'm just gonna start lightly doing upward strokes to the front of the brows and basically trying to like go wherever there isn't any hair. And I like to go back and forth and kind of brush that out. So that's what I usually like to do towards the front of my brows. Now at the end, I'll take the e.l.f. cream eyeliner, and for a while I was just using this just because I couldn't find the brow pencil. So you can use this on your own, on its own as well, and just fill in your brows with this. This is kind of darker than I like my eyebrows to look most of the time, but you can kind of use it really lightly and just fill in your brows that way. Sorry, my computer's dying. I really like this because it is like a darker version of my natural eyebrows, so it looks really natural on me. It's not like a extremely reddy toned brown, which I really like. I'm just going to kind of go from the bottom of my eyebrows again. And I'm using an angled brush from Coastal Scents. And I'm just going to shape that tail part of my eyebrow. And I like to make the tail a little bit longer and sharper than it naturally is. And I find that for me, it's always easier to start at the bottom. Started at the bottom, now we're here. Fill that in. Brush that out a little bit. And I'm just going to go along the bottom part of my eyebrow. Just kind of make that a little bit darker. And sometimes I'll just take my finger and like run that through the front of my brows just to kind of blend it out a little bit. And then since I am growing my eyebrows out, I do have a lot of hairs right there. I don't know if you can tell. So I'm just going to take a kind of pointed brush. This is from Coastal Scents as well. And I'm going to take my NYX concealer in a dryer, and this is in the color Glow. And I'm just going to clean up under my brows with this. I have really shaky hands, so I find that sometimes when I'm doing this, I'll go up too far and kind of mess up the bottom line. So I will fix that in a second with my pencil. And I'm just gonna wipe off the excess on the back of my hand, so then there's no more product on that, and then start dragging it downwards to blend it out. And then I'll just blend that out with my finger. And then, like I said, I'm just going to take my brow pencil again and just go on the under part of my eyebrow. And I like to rest my pinky on my nose or like my upper lip because I find that it makes my hand a little bit more stable. And then I like to fix them just to make sure they look as much alike as possible. And if I need to, I'll go in with that concealer again and just... And I find that with brows, a lot of times less is more. So like the less brow you have, the easier it is to do them. And then a lot of times the end is usually what get messed. And then a lot of times the ends of my brows are usually what's get... And then a lot of times the ends of my brows is usually what gets messy the first... I can't talk. And usually the end of my brows is usually what gets messy first, so I will take my Benefit Gimme Brow. I don't use this all the time because I feel like it's a little bit dark, and that's why I like to only use it at the end of my brows. But the brush is really tiny, so it like fits perfectly. And I'll just like run that through the ends, and this really helps just keep everything in place. You could totally just do this and the pencil if you wanted to. If you wanted to skip the cream eyeliner, that would probably be a lot easier. Doing your brows is really a trial and error thing, so you kind of just have to try a bunch of things and see what you like the most. I still have really bad eyebrow days and really good eyebrow days. Today is a not so good eyebrow day, which is perfect because I'm filming. This is basically what my brows look like. So I hope that video was helpful for you guys. Let me know what you think of it down below. Let me know about the e.l.f. Brow Kit review/tutorial, and I will see you guys in the next video. I love you. Bye.
That just can't quit because one of these honeys Biggie got to creep with, sleep with, keep the ep a secret. Why not? Why blow up my